And we're on the air in 3, 2, 1.
Speedy TV, live from the National Veterans Wheelchair Games, a service of Paralyzed Veterans of America.
It's the 34th National Veterans Wheelchair Games here on Speedy TV. I'm Tim Pogo, and these bikes you see here look fast because they are. We're on the banks of the Schuylkill River in Philadelphia on West River Drive, which ordinarily is blocked off for recreational use on the weekends, so it was a perfect location to host the Handcycling event. Meet Mark Krim, a Navy vet from Seattle and member of the Paralyzed Veterans Racing Team. How do you feel now after the race is over?
Feeling good.
Was it a nice course out there?
Yeah, it was really nice. Nice going down and a little bit of an incline coming back, but it was manageable, and just got out there and rocked it.
Very nice. Tell us about the racing team.
Paralyzed Veterans of America, and I'm with the Paralyzed Veterans Racing Team. They sponsored me to come to the event this year. This is my first Veterans Wheelchair Games, and I look forward to many more.
So have you been cycling for your whole life, or?
I rode a road bike for a while, and then when I got injured, I got into hand cycling. I've been riding the hand cycle for about a year.
So at the time, when the time came that when you got injured, it was a no-brainer, right? You're like, well, I'm getting right back on a bike again, huh?
Well, yeah. I mean, when you have a disease or a health condition, you can either choose to suck it up and try to beat it, or you can let it beat you. And I'm not going to let it beat me. I made the choice to do this for myself as well as my family, and show that anybody can do it. You just got to have the willpower and the drive to get out there and go.
Crystal Young-Terrell is a Navy and Army vet from Delaware. Just finished your first cycling event in your first games.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Arms are saying, ow.
But it feels good, right?
It did. It felt really good. It was a good experience, and I'm going to continue to do this. Yeah, I like this. I really do.
Coming into this first games, did you know you wanted to do the cycling, or was it one of those that you looked at the list and said, that seems interesting?
Actually, I just like the physical. Anything that requires me to physically challenge myself, that's what I was going for.
Sorry, the track, so that kind of falls in line with that. Huh?
Yes, it does. The track was good, and I'm staying with that also.
So describe the process of getting involved in your first games, how you first heard about it, and you thought to yourself, all right, I'm injured, but I don't care, I'm going to go and compete.
Well, no, actually it was one of my teammates that asked me to be on, and he's like, I'm always running through the hospital going as fast as I possibly humanly can. So they was like, you need to get in the games. And I was like, maybe. And then eventually they kept harping and harping. So I finally went, and I was like, okay, I'm going to be in the game. So I just decided I'm going to pick something that's challenging. I didn't want something where I just use one arm or one body part. I wanted something that just really challenged me. And this is really challenging. It's all good. The person I raced against today in my heat, the person, she can run. She can run. I was like, when I grow up, I'm going to be just like her.
And have you got like one thought, one memory, something that will stick in your mind for the next year until the next year's games?
Well, actually, I'm not waiting till the next year. I'm actually going to try to see what I could do in between the games to get my speed up. And I was like, next year, I'm going to come with it next year. This time I was, I was new, so I didn't want to hurt myself. But next year, I'm coming with it. I have to beat her.
So to all your competitors out here, look out. She's coming.
I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming next year.
I'm with Mary Carol Peterson from Invacare, the sponsor of this event. And hey, another great cycling event, right?
Yes, it went off without a hitch. All the athletes were happy. In fact, this was the largest field we've ever had of over 80 participants, and it went just great.
The more athletes I talk to every year, more and more seem excited about this event, so it's great. It's been a long partnership with your company and the PVA and the games, right?
Yes, we've been an official sponsor with the National Veterans Wheelchair Games for 34 years, basically since the beginning, and are very proud to do so and to be able to serve the veterans in this way. It's been great.
It was in an exhibition for a while, and then a medal event almost 10 years or so now. So has there been changes in the technology of these cycles from back then to what we're seeing? There's some pretty sweet rides out there today, huh?
Pretty sweet rides, absolutely. I've been with the company a long time and saw how the sport has evolved to what it is today, and it's just amazing. They use, all of the aerodynamics from the cycling industry, the gearing, all that kind of thing. We also have to work out to maximize the potential within each athlete, making sure we match up the ability with the right cycle, and they're just to maximize their total ability, and you can really see that out here on the course.
It's essentially custom design, right?
Absolutely. They're all custom made for each person, and some of them are custom made even more than you would ever imagine. Some are so advanced that we have to have a computer assisted drawing, or what's called a CAD.
Really?
Yes.
But that's like the tippy top stuff. For the athletes here at the games that just want to give riding a try, where you're there for them, right? You have bikes, you have clinics to help them, show them how to ride.
Yes, actually that's one thing that we partner with the PVA. The PVA and Invacare Top End have been co-sponsored these cycling clinics throughout the whole United States. We go there to help new athletes and experienced athletes tune in their skills, introduce them to the sport for the beginners. For people who already know, we try to give them training tips, just whatever we can do to fine-tune them to get them to the next level.
And so you guys are out here preparing for the race, and there's a lot involved, isn't it?
Absolutely. Actually, yesterday we had our Handcycle tune-up clinic, and it was from 8 to 12 in the morning, and so for 4 hours athletes brought their hand cycles to us, and we had a team of bike mechanics from the local city of Philadelphia helping us, but we adjusted derailleurs, we've got everything all aired up, all the tires got air. We just fixed everything we could possibly fix so that it went off smoothly this morning. And actually, when we showed up this morning, we had to do some emergency repairs, but for the most part, all we did was a few people that didn't show up yesterday, and it was good to go.
Tune them up, ready to go, right?
Yep, and that's what helps it be so successful. And I bring a team of, 10 people from Invacare to help us throughout the whole week, and we do wheelchair repair, not only on hand cycles, but on all the sports chairs, the power chairs, just anything to get these veterans, keep them in the game.
That's right.
That's what it's all about.
Great stuff. Mary Carroll, thanks so much.
Okay, you're very welcome.
It's the 34th National Veterans Wheelchair Games here on Speedy TV.
Speedy TV, live from the National Veterans Wheelchair Games, a service of Paralyzed Veterans of America.